Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Life is harder than I like to think, but it's easy when you're by my side. No point in calling, you just have to see the fundamentals of our life tonight. Cause I've been looking at a photograph of you, and I've been thinking about all the ways you move. This isolation got me feeling like I'm moving my love. Yeah, when I wake up I feel empty, not beside you. My whole life been searching just to find you. This quality, it hasn't got the right to. Yeah, but it's a vibe. Killing time, we got nowhere to be. You're sending messages I can't ignore. No contemplating, come here close to me. I'm bored at home, can't leave the house no more. But I've been looking at a photograph of you, and I've been thinking about all the ways you move. This isolation got me feeling like I'm losing my love. Yeah, when I wake up I feel empty, not beside you. My whole life been searching just to find you. This quality, it hasn't got the right to. Yeah, but it's a vibe. You, when I wake up I feel empty, not beside you. My whole life been searching just to find you. Quality, it hasn't got the right to. Yeah, but it's a vibe.
How y'all doing tonight? Hope everybody's doing real good.
Been friends since 1995. Growing up, same street, you, me, my ride or die. All the years they would grow us apart, yeah. Moved away, but you're still in my heart, yeah. Call you up, how you been? Can we play a rewind? Yeah, those other guys who choose, they don't care, no, like I do. I've been waiting on you. Oh, oh. I've been waiting on you for so long, and it's killing me to see you there with a broken heart. If you knew, I've been waiting on you. Oh, oh. I've been waiting on you, coming like a wrecking ball, crying on me, saying how they make you feel so small. When the rain couldn't get any clearer, I'm the one holding up all your mirrors, baby. Hurry up, back to me, why'd you ever move on, yeah? Yeah, you're making me confused. I'm the one that you should choose. I've been waiting on you. Oh, oh. I've been waiting on you for so long, and it's killing
clear about what doing drugs does? Okay, last time. This is your brain. This is drugs. This is your brain on drugs. Any questions?
Didn't know me yet, like. J-Bo, that man fucks you up permanently. Man. Where Kentucky at today? Is Kentucky in here?
God, you people are fucking retarded.
Hey, Casey, do you want to come up and tell everybody about so they get it firsthand from you and not the word on the street? Invite. I forgot how to do this. It's been so long since I've gone live like this. Okay, here we go. Come on down. The price is right. Good to see ya. Woo! You see my tanning canopy back there? Woo! I'm determined to get out of this depression and get my vitamin D, damn it. Woo! All right, come on out. Hey, good to see you.
Morning.
Hey, woo!
I'm glad you did that again because as soon as I clicked it, I missed that part.
Okay, well, tell us what all's happening firsthand from you.
So the other day I had an appointment, a mammogram. Well, me and one of the other kids here had a mammogram. Due to, we found some lumps or whatever. I go in and, of course, they found 3 decent-sized ones. But they did turn out to be cysts. They're just going to keep an eye on them. And then, which is no big deal. That's just me, whatever, my
You
normal.
smoke? Do you smoke?
I vape.
You vape?
I used to smoke.
Okay. So what are they contributing that to?
They didn't say.
Oh.
They just tell me. They don't even give me information on when it'll go away. Nothing.
Were you on Depo-Provera?
I used back in the day I was.
Have you seen that if you were, I took it for years and now I have meningiomas in my brain and I'm like, should I
I did it for a year. And then I think I'd missed there's something towards the end and then I was on my period. I was bleeding for a straight year after that or something.
Wow.
Or for so long. So then I just stopped using it and then I just didn't use birth control for the longest time. I just tried to stay as abstinent as I could. And then I recently, after having Cora, went and got the IUD.
Oh, okay.
Now the first IUD I got, what I already had was had hormones in it, and it had made me gain a bunch of weight, and all kinds of stuff.
Right.
And so I talked to one of my girlfriends, and she was on it, and she was having all kinds of hormonal imbalances and stuff. So we both went in and got it changed to the copper one, and I've lost all my weight and haven't had any issues since.
Now let me tell you about my experience with the copper one. I guess I was passing notes the day they explained what the hell a IUD even fucking was.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know. I guess I was probably, I don't know. But when I got home and I had just given birth to Charlie and I had heart failure. And my heart failure was attributed to, I went in on an induction study, like Nicolina does studies. This was like that.
Oh.
It was something I opted for.
Oh.
And because I go to, I live in a town where there's a teaching hospitals, Wake Forest Medical, Bowman Gray. Okay. And so they were like, look, you're 2 weeks past due. And my other two kids, I gave birth 2 weeks past due. They were like, do you want to do this induction study or do you want to wait until another day? And I was like, yeah, go ahead and sign me up for the induction study. I'm ready to get this over with. Well, I go in, I want to say it was like a Thursday, and I'm laying on my back all this time. And they're giving me fluids, and the fluids, I guess, laid in my lungs, or and instead of sitting up, yes, and so I got congestive heart failure.
Oh wow.
And yes, and so they put me in ICU, and I didn't get to breastfeed. They bottle fed him. I was real upset about that, and so he didn't get those first few whatever nutrients.
Yeah. Cora,
But
at least
so
my other kids didn't.
yeah, so yeah, I mean, they gave me the IUD first, and I was in the shower, and I was like, "What in the hell are these wires?"
Oh shit. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, "What the hell is that?" And I was like, "Get this the hell out of me! No way!"
There's two
And
little
Ken
wires
was
that
like,
hang out your cervix,
"Yeah,"
yep.
Ken was like, "It's like when we're making love." You've got like these antlers sticking in me like pins.
Oh no.
I was like, this has got to go. No way. So I went back to the shot, the depot.
Yeah. Devil sucks. I mean, yeah, no, I don't. I guess I'm more abstinence. Everybody knows my husband's sex life, but so I guess I haven't heard him complain. But yeah, they do. They hang out there like just little sharp wires.
What the hell is? Okay, this is where I'm going with birth control. This is where I'm thinking the concept is okay. Pills make you break out and fat and bitchy.
Yep.
There's how that works. And then Depo-Provera makes you insane and fat, basically. And you never want it. You just want to eat cheesecake and fried chicken. You can care less about being around a man.
Yeah.
And then there's like the IUD where it's got antlers sticking out of you. So this is what they're thinking. No one will want you.
I guess. Or watch you a second time.
Hell no, I ain't sleeping with her. She's got antlers. So that didn't bother you, or was it not in right?
No, if yours were hanging out way down there, no, but like up in the cervix area, mine stick out. They're supposed to. That's what they have to hold on to.
I felt them in the shower.
Huh.
Yeah. I was like, get this the hell out of me. What is this?
Maybe it was an earlier
I'm going to have to
version
get
of the
extra
wires were
long drawers.
Yeah, no, I got to reach way up in there to feel mine. But
Oh, really?
yeah,
Mine must
like
not
I'd
have
have to
been
get,
in
I'd have to
right.
like almost bend. Yeah, I'd have to get all weirded out in a weird position, and yeah.
I was like,
Flip
I'm going
it
to have to
up.
get extra long drawers just to fit it in there. Roll it up. Oh, no.
That's crazy. Yeah, no, those wires are supposed to be there, so that's what they grab to be able to pull it, and then it collapses and pulls out.
Who would want to have sex with you with that? I wouldn't. Would you?
I don't think so.
No.
That's crazy. Yeah, they should have been that
A
long.
man had to have come up with that.
I don't know.
I don't know. Or a woman really mad at men.
Yeah, right. Oh, God.
Hey, Freeside, what's your opinion of women
Yeah,
that
Freeside,
use
tell us about your-
IUDs?
Your IUD. Serious.
Yeah, tell us what your opinion is. Have you ever been with a chick that was on the antlers? I don't know, man. I think I would just drink more Cavassier and go to sleep. So
Wait
what
to
was-
reply, motherfucker.
Did it make your mood swing? Because it made me. My husband said,
There's a couple
he even
different
put-
kinds
"Go ahead."
of IUD. There's a couple different kinds of IUDs. The one I have now is the copper one that doesn't have any hormones in it, but the other one did. The other one that I had in did. The copper itself is what's supposed to kill the sperm and stuff. So I don't know.
Well, Elon Musk says, and I won't quote him, but something to the effect of the reason he has so many kids is because slowly we're killing the human race by not having a lot of kids, and how the average home is a husband, a wife, and 2 kids. And he said that, eventually there won't be any more people here. And so we have to have a lot more kids. And
Yep.
so
You got
on that
families
note,
that are coming out with their kids that aren't going to have kids. That stops that family right there,
the problem with that though is you can overbreed a woman. Do you remember that woman that had like a shit ton of kids and then she drowned them all and she went to prison for like life? And she was like, I couldn't do it anymore. He kept me pregnant. And she lost her ever-loving cookies. Your hormones never get straightened out
No.
because you've stayed pregnant.
Oh,
Hormones can make you go crazy.
Are you talking about the one that drowned him in the tub and just kind of laid him on the bed? Yeah.
And then she went and grabbed one of them, and one of them tried to take off. He's, you ain't.
Yeah.
So I had enough of that. They were Mormon also.
Oh, yeah. Good morning, princess! Sorry.
That whole theory is, if you ever watch Sister Wives, I'm addicted to it. That's what I've been watching these last few weeks. I'm totally addicted to watching Cody get his comings uppins. But I'm going to tell you, they make a good point. They said, if it weren't for the Mormon religion, who would be making Anglo-Saxon children that haven't been mixed with something? And so they're all they're primary Anglo-Saxon. They don't when they have like multiple children, and I guess what's his name, something Smith, was to multiply, because if you don't, there won't be any people here to keep going on.
That's true.
I was like, wow, that's deep, man.
Yeah, people's like, I won't say that.
So if you could go back and not ever have taken birth control, how many children do you think you'd have?
I would have loved a huge family.
Me too.
12 kids. I didn't care.
Me too. I don't think I'd have minded losing my shit over it either.
And when we decided to get pregnant with Cora, our decision was to have 2 back to back. And because she was born early, I wasn't allowed to have another one for 2 more years, or she would be it would be preemie too. And
she's so darling.
I know, and it would be more of her.
Doesn't that make you want to have more just like her?
It does. There would be a couple more of her. It's just my body gets so sick, which is why I said I'll do it back to back and get it over with. And then they told me I couldn't have any for 2 years, otherwise that kid too would come out a preemie. I guess there's studies say that if you have a preemie, your next baby in the next 1.5 to 2 years will also be preemie.
But I've also read that premature children have better health later on in life.
I've heard that too, or I've seen it actually a lot.
They don't have obesity. They don't have obesity, diabetes. They don't have heart problems.
Yeah,
because they were dainty. It's preferable in some countries. From having a 6-pound baby to a 10-pound baby, which one would you want to have on your hip?
Yeah. She's still just 30 pounds at 4 years old. 31, 32 pounds.
She's got those little pearls on. She's so darling.
Oh, baby? Your knee hurts a little bit? Yeah. From yesterday? Oh, man.
She looks like she would be the type that would help you, too.
Oh, she does. She's a good girl. And anytime you, have to get after her or whatever, she'll be, sorry.
Oh, she is so cute. Well, my prayers go out to her and you and She is
So-
so cute.
Sorry. So I haven't told everybody. I mentioned it a couple times last night, but so yes, we did. Cora had a well child appointment yesterday, and it was just a routine well child. For her 4 years old, she turned 4 in December, but she's due to her 3 cups. Are they Aki? Mommy, get them in the kitchen then. 'Cause that one's not Aki right there. So because yes, she turned 4 in December, and you're supposed to do that on her birthday, but because she was in the NICU for so long, her well childs are set up, for 2 months after, and or like within a month or whatever after. Anyways, so I took her to her well child, and they found a heart murmur.
Oh no.
I just broke right down. I just started bawling. I didn't know anything about heart murmurs. I didn't know what they were. Okay, now she's going to tell you that on our way out from the doctor's appointment, I bashed her face with a car door.
Oh no.
She just told you, and she hit my nose with the car door.
How you doing,
Well,
Freethought? Are you still in here?
So then we sat out in the parking lot and cried together.
Oh.
It's so bad.
Does she like her doctor?
Oh yeah,
That's good. That's important.
it's she. Doctor did poke your finger right for a lead check.
She says most babies are born with them and they close over time. Oh, that's interesting.
That's what I keep hearing since I found out yesterday. So, some kids at some point in their life will have one, and then they'll grow out of them. So they made a cardio whatever appointment for her down at Helen DeVos, which is the best heart place there is in our state.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't really see anything there. Oh, a little red.
So what will happen, Raylan? Does she need to do anything specific?
Right. Well, that's what I'll find out at the cardio doctor. If it's bad, if it's just one of those childhood ones, if it needs any attention, if it doesn't, most likely they don't and won't do anything, or she won't need any intervention.
Right.
And that's kind of where we're hoping. We're hoping on. So.
Oh, here.
Gypsy's on the blankie.
Yeah.
Gypsy's on my iPad too. We have a gypsy dog.
Oh, doggies kissing.
The
Is
dog
she-
is kissing.
Is she ready for Valentine's Day? Has she filled out all her cards?
Doggies.
No.
No?
Oh, you don't have any Valentine's cards, do you? But we are gonna get some, aren't we?
Who's her favorite? What figure?
She likes like Peppa Pig a lot and
Peppa
Blippi,
Pig. Oh.
but she's been requesting Bluey more. And I don't know too much about Bluey, but
Is this one Peppa Pig?
Becky. Mommy.
yeah, obviously no.
Mommy.
Well, I
No.
don't know. I don't know why that pig's got crazy eyes.
A pig.
It's sort of, unless its clothes were taken off. Maybe.
Becky.
Did I take its clothes off?
Or what?
Maybe.
Well, the Peppa Pig people have clothes on,
Becky.
Oh.
but their faces do look weird like that. But they don't stand like pigs. They stand on their back legs like humans.
She's going to the closet.
They are. Why are you talking like your nose is snotty?
Now.
Here. The closet. Yeah. What? You're not. It's not talking very clear
Can
today.
she see me?
Yeah.
Can she see me?
What is? Look at.
Tell her I can see her all the way from North Carolina.
She sees you. See that?
Wow.
Wave.
Hey.
Wave. Say hi.
Hi.
Hey. I see you.
I see.
Oh.
Just a smiling wave.
Oh man.
What is it?
That's her name is Gypsy, like our dog. She said, "I love you," and then what you call it? It's like, wait, what's this?
I can see you. I
You
can
can see me?
Yeah.
I've got
You
lots.
don't have those toys. No noisy toys. What are you gonna sing?
Do you have a tutu?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah?
Yes, you got tutu.
I bet you have a tutu.
No.
Whoa.
Does she take dance or cheer or anything like that?
She was in gymnastics, and then I pulled her out when I got the girls, but I'm going to be putting her right back in. I was hoping that her mom would, kind of maybe pay her child support, but that hasn't happened.
I cup my hands.
Mommy's gotta pick up garbage. You clap your hands to Dixie, right?
What?
Casey. Casey.
Dog, get out into the garbage. Get out.
I thought that Cora was yours. What do you mean?
Cool.
What, Cora?
Yeah, you're Cora.
Look at
Cora?
Okay.
Dogs? I don't think so. They're not coming out here.
Doggies got pee pads.
They have pee pads. Yep, they do.
I got pee.
You're giving all of our
pads.
business. You want pee pads?
No.
Oh.
I get four.
Hey, pee pads come in handy on a Super Bowl day.
Yeah.
I get
Sure. So,
You won't miss
do.
any commercials.
Or when you're going on long trips, or if you're just flat out lazy, like cripple climb time, and you don't want
Yeah, if you're a sorry sack of shit, that's awesome. It's good stuff.
they work for 11-hour lives too.
Well, I hope I cheered you up. Don't worry too much. I know it's hard not to worry. Our baby, no matter how old they are,
Oh,
we
I'm
worry
worried
about them.
I
Yeah.
am very worried about her. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she doesn't give me any signs or reasons to be worried, because I asked if there was anything that I should be looking out for or stopping her from doing. They said no.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's got to be up. Yeah.
It was reassuring. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
So what are your plans now with this whole Jimmy thing happening and the drama over there?
And the what? Sorry. Oh,
Jimmy.
I can't believe Jimmy even is out of the woodworks or being entertained. I don't know. I haven't watched anything, so I don't know what's going on. But in my honest opinion, without knowing what's going on, why is he being entertained again?
Right. Oh,
Didn't
Lord.
everybody get rid of him because that's all he did was whine and cry that he wanted money from everybody, and there was like a certain situation where like somebody was down and out, and Jimmy come in there, fucking did something to stir the pot, or did something, I don't know, being greedy or something. There was the whole wheelchair incident. There was all kinds of different things, and
Wheelchair incident. What's that?
where Jimbo or somebody had gotten him or an electric wheelchair because the dude had a hard time getting around. And
Oh, that's right. It broke. It broke. Something about
he
it wasn't the
took
right size.
Yeah, it wasn't the right
It
size.
wouldn't hold him.
right, and I don't know, whatever, it tipped over or something. I don't know what the whole thing was, but like Jimmy wanted to turn that around on being everybody else's fault. Like,
I feel bad for everybody as far as that goes, because
me too.
even though I've had my outs with Jimbo tries so damn hard,
Mm-hmm.
especially in that scenario. You and I were there,
Yeah.
during all that, and that was before Kemper came on board, wasn't it? And
I think
Jimbo was like real wholesome and down
He
to
was
earth,
doing-
and
He was
really
doing a lot
helping.
of things for other people at that
He
time.
helped us. I mean, he was just really giving, and so I feel bad that, how can I say this without sounding like an ungrateful bitch? The person that donated it should have been more diligent and proactive in finding out specs before sealing the deal.
Right. No, I will play devil's advocate only because it popped in my
Okay.
head.
Right.
I would have said the same thing that you did. a lot of us don't know that that's even a thing.
What do you mean?
Now, to be
What do you mean?
to be fitted for a wheelchair, I wouldn't have known somebody needed to be fitted for a wheelchair. You know what I mean?
Oh
But
yeah, I
now,
guess yeah, I see what you mean.
people in wheelchairs who I've gotten one too, and I do know at that time I did have to be fitted for it. Mine was just a regular old push chair to
Okay.
get me by after surgeries, and because I wasn't able to walk long distances and stuff for a while there.
Right.
Thing. But a lot of people that haven't ever had to have one don't know that, you know. I mean, obviously you do when there's a child or a bigger adult and stuff. That's
Right.
but like, yeah, it just isn't. You would think that there'd be like maybe 3 different size wheelchairs or something, you know, as an adult, large, medium, small. You wouldn't think that you actually have to go and be fitted in your size and how tall you are from the ground and how heavy you are. And I mean, there's lots of things that they put in. Yeah. If it's the same one, yeah. Okay, I didn't. Oh, okay. See, I don't even know what I'm talking about then. Okay, so that's not the same. That's what I thought. Okay. Then yeah, that's not the same Jimmy then, because you guys have been watching.
You've got your mind on your little girl. I understand.
No, I can't be watching. I can't be up late at night. And
I understand.
So then yeah, it's not the same one. You guys are right.
Okay, so all right, let's change gears then.
I don't know anything about this new Jimmy guy. I know nothing about him.
I saw that you had made a clip or video or something of the other Jimmy. What the hell?
Terry.
Yes, thank you.
Right.
Do you want to bring us up to date on that?
Oh yeah, go
because
for
you've
it.
got a video or a clip or something, right?
Oh yeah, it's not no secret. No.
Okay. You don't want to like expound.
Thank
on
you,
it.
Donna. Thank you so much, honey.
Jimbo's new channel is wrestling. Oh, okay. Which
I don't know
Jimmy?
him. I don't know him. The Jimmy that's over there right now that you must have asked about is the wrestling guy here.
Okay.
So it's not even that same one that was asking for money or needing a wheelchair.
Okay. Thank you all for. There's Jimmy in the Bayou. Hey.
That one.
And Sarah,
He's the
welcome.
guy that we were
Redheaded
talking-
Storm, welcome. Donna and D Froggies, Anissa, and the only sweet Melissa. Good to have you all. Thank you very much. I was over in a chat, not to change the subject, but I was over in a chat listening to Please Don't Get Mad at Me and Throw Popcorn at Me. But we'll go ahead and throw popcorn at me. Where's my little video of it? Here we go. We'll throw popcorn at me. Okay, there. I was watching Crime Line, what's her name? Brooks,
yeah.
Covering Summer Wells again.
Oh, God.
What are your thoughts on all of that coming back up? I guess it was her birthday yesterday.
Yeah, it was.
So there was a lot of channels covering her again. And the way
I know,
Brooks,
Donna, she says, there's the right Jimmy. Jimmy from the Bayou is what I was talking about. Yeah. Sorry.
the way that they were covering Summer Brooks was covering the Summer Wells case. She was really emphasizing those videos and conversations with Don where he talks as though he himself may have kidnapped her and taken her to a hotel and held her up until it went hog ass wild here on YouTube. And then he blamed YouTubers because she had to be on the live because it just got too crazy. Do you remember that?
I remember him doing all that. That theory that she put it in there is, pretty good. I didn't know that it was put out in a theory like that until now, but
then she said that it was word on the street. They've separated.
Yes, they are.
They've separated.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think? This happens a lot with them too.
Don's got a new girl.
It happens a lot. It's kind of like Machine Gun Kelly, and what's her name? It's sort of a tumultuous relationship. They're probably going to get back together. So she's probably not going to share anything with us that she hasn't already shared, right?
You're not going to get her to open up bad about Don at all. Nope.
That's
Not
too bad.
I know it.
And reason being, it was being reiterated that she showed videos of his first wife and how the boys in summer referred to her as grandma.
Yeah, I know.
And that was his ex-wife. So here I'm going to ask you a question. I know you hate it when I ask these questions, but is this some sister wife shit going on? Is this a little tied to their FLDS
we can't? None of us can say for a fact as that. We can speculate, because I truly think that his dad and his mom, or at least his dad for sure, had lived that way. Now, when I asked Don about it and stuff, I have the interview where I asked Don about this stuff, about the Mormons and stuff, and he said, I don't remember exactly what he said, but how he said it. But he said, almost acted like it. No way. But other families did within his church.
With watching Sister Wives and how not one single child of all those that he had with all those women want to continue that lifestyle or even that religion. That to me screams there was some weird shit going on. And so I'm wondering, the reason I keep bringing it up is because and I know I'm not trying to give him excuses, but I think in his mind, there was nothing wrong with what he was doing. That was sort of the norm in his childhood with his father, and sort of how Candace's dynamic was with his ex. Sort of seems like there was no real moral boundaries.
When Don met Candace, she had moved in there under, I don't know, I remember all the details because, guys know I have brain frog big time, but brain frog. She moved in there needing like a place to live, or whatever, and Don was with Pam. But then Don started to do things with Candace, and Pam busted him, like, making out on the porch or whatever. And that was, like, the end of that. And then it kind of went from there. Whether Don's got that much control over the two, and they just didn't give a shit. Because, people have that much control. And their ladies will do whatever and be there and take them back as many times as they cheat, That's why I know that Candace will definitely not be turning on Don anytime soon.
In my opinion, because I feel like I'm in that sort of situation myself, or I've been in that sort of situation myself, where there's a fine line between love and addicted. Where it's like you feel like you can't breathe without that person. You're literally addicted to them.
It's an unhealthy... Okay, I'll give you another example. If you wanted to bring up Jim Terry, this is perfect. The girl that I was talking about, or that Jim had she shaved her head for Jim. It ain't anything with thing other than that.
Yeah, I heard you say that.
Okay, this girl
she was fascinated with him.
She has this same unhealthy love, yes, that you're talking about towards Jim Terry, and Jim don't want anything to do with her. She's homeless. She's never had a job. She's 47 or 47, living, in shelter after shelter because after her mom died, her family kicked her out because that's how healthy this chick was, and how fucked up her mom made her or whatever. I don't know what you want to blame it on, whatever you want to say.
Right.
So like there's just all this weird unhealthiness, and it's hard for a lot of us to understand because we have been there. We've experienced things. We know things. We can see through things. We can pick out things. Some of these other people can't do that. Candace is another one. She might have been through a lot, and lived on the streets a lot, but she's not all there enough to know how to understand it or how to pick up on those things, or, you know.
Okay, so you think there's like some arrested development going on with environmental, so it's not
Oh, for
just environmental. She's a little
Yeah.
doesn't have all her marbles. Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, and on top of that, like finding out, I probably have a traumatic brain injury, and that should, when you get your ass beat, that's considered a traumatic. I was like, "Are you serious?" They're like, "Yeah." I mean, you got knocked upside your noggin.
So that's what
And
I
I was
also
like,
found
"Well,
out.
that could add to her, dissonance."
I will in a minute. You grew at me. Same thing with Crystal's Crime Time. She's got that. No, she's a little bit more there than some of these other ones. She knows what she's doing and stuff. She just doesn't think that we're all smart enough to catch what she's doing. As far as all of her false information and speaking things as facts when, whatever, or putting things out because she was told behind scenes something, not without doing research. Okay.
I did that my first year here. I learned quick.
We do. We learn. Some of
Yeah.
us don't. Some of us do. Some of us don't. The people that are out there
Yeah.
still covering Summer Wells every day haven't.
Right. And just because somebody comes in as Michael Jordan doesn't mean it really is.
Yes. Thank you. Prime example. Yeah.
I was a sucker.
Yeah.
I was a total sucker.
Oh my God, Gypsy.
I started out watching people over at Rose's too. I was like, damn, they got the FBI after her. It was Rat the whole time. He would come in as FBI and say, I'm on my way. I'm around the corner. I'm at your door. Why won't you answer the door? Shit like that.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, shit. I keep looking at that comment down there. It keeps fucking making me giggle.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, shit. Yeah, just, there's just some people out there that just aren't going to ever get it. And,
sometimes I have moments where I'm like,
with the Crystal
what?
thing, is her dad's best friend told me that her dad did have a major head injury. I mean, he had like the top of his head ripped off almost. Like, I don't know if it, like I said, if it was the hospital that took the top of his scalp off or what. I don't remember what exactly was told to me, but yeah, he had a brain injury and it made him crazy. But then what's Crystal's excuse? You know what I mean? Because she's acting the same way as her dad and she hasn't.
What is amazing to me is this can, like getting, assaulted about the head in my 20s, it can lay dormant for years. I mean, I'm like, are you kidding me? That was decades ago. And they're like, well, I mean,
Yeah,
this
you would
is-
want to think about something more recent, and you're like, well, nothing recent's happened,
So women out there, if you're in an abusive relationship, what brings this right now in pop culture is the whole Kanye West thing with his wife. What the hell's that about? And you clearly could tell she was uncomfortable unrobing at the Grammys, and he like tells her, do it now, and she's like, no. He's like, do it now, drop it now. And then she's like, okay. Then she turns around and she drops the coat. And she keeps crossing her legs trying to hide Virginia. But she couldn't hide Virginia because he said she had a posh, had a high dollar bougie fucking vagina. And I don't know what that means. I'm going to Google it. It's like, what you mean?
Yeah, let me get one. I want a bougie eye.
Am I spreading out? Do I need to like tuck some stuff in?
Oh my God.
So,
I agree.
especially when these people are like my age, I'm like, there's Jennifer Lopez up there. I've got vertigo. Can't even go to the dentist for my next fucking thing because I'm like, whoa, in the chair. She's up there on a pole, flipping around at 54 years old. I'm like, how is she doing that? How are you literally? Because you're going through this. She's had the children just like I have. I don't get it. How are they able to do that shit? You know, Mariah Carey, she doesn't do much. She gets up there, she stands, she sings. She's always said, I ain't no dancer. I'm a singer. I concentrate on singing. So she gets up there pretty. They walk her out there. She sings and she walks off. You got J-Lo out there doing the grind and all that stuff because she's a choreographer. She's always been a dancer.
Right.
Was a fly girl on In Living Color. But at 54 years old, how are you up there flipping around? Where's your
Like
vertigo?
your knees and your bones and muscles, you know, I don't know. I can't even lay down in the bathtub anymore without hurting.
So do they have 54-year-old strippers?
I'm sure.
You think so?
Oh, I'm sure. They got all kinds of different. They got amateur night, you know. They got probably old at night. Probably got
In Charlotte?
night.
In Charlotte, when I was younger, there was one on South Boulevard. Anybody that's in the Charlotte area, you'll know what I'm talking about. I can't remember the name of it. I think it was the Golden something. Anyway, it was a dive. And the sign said, 18 beautiful women and one ugly one. And the ugly one came out at the end. She was big and
shit.
ugly, and
No
it was
shit.
hilarious.
Santa's talking about Pink's new preferences. And then about what was Invisible Air Force Man up to? Or Air Force One Man up to?
Are we calling Pink a man now?
I don't know. I don't know.
Let's just call it a bird. Let's just call him Pink Bird. I don't even know.
Oh, shit.
Hey, Viz, man. Good to see you. Good to
Pink,
see
yeah,
ya.
Pink was a-
She
yeah,
said,
yeah.
have you seen Pink's preferences these days? Well, I want to know. I don't want to misgender. I miscall that. What was Invisible Air Force?
Yeah,
One
Pink's
man
the
up to? I have so many questions. Good to see you, Viz.
I kiss you all over. All
You
over.
know, everyone has really given Pink
Hey,
a platform, and someone suggested, why don't you go live? People would go watch.
Right?
That's
I-
weird to me. How
I
he
hope
wants to get
Jason's
on
like, no,
everyone's
I-
panel but won't go live himself. It's weird.
Yeah, no, that is a lot.
Was it
I
Chasing
mean,
that
I'm
said
afraid
it?
to do it. No,
Hey, Chasing. I
I
went
do
with
it
a friend to a pole dancing class one time. It humbled my ass real quick, and I have a dancing background. I'm in decent shape for 49. Oh, well, how did it do with like your equilibrium? I mean, did you go upside down? Do you ride like what are those amusement park rides where you go upside down?
Oh, I do.
You
I
do?
see what you're asking.
And does it mess with you at all?
Yeah, a little bit. We take
Does
most.
it?
Yeah, we take motion sickness pills before we go nowadays. We didn't have to.
So that's what makes people faint, isn't it? The vagus nerve?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I bet it's the
Oh.
vagus nerve.
I'm not all
And-
equipped with that info. I'm not smart like Nick. Okay.
Well, do you like Cowboy Carter album? Do you like that album? Do you think she'll have a big success with her tour?
I don't know. Okay, this is one thing you guys are going to think weird. When it comes, and I've had to explain this to people, when it comes to my actors, actresses, singers, things like that, I couldn't tell you what a single one of them looks like.
That's Beyonce. That's her country album that won album of the year. I think
Oh.
I've heard one song.
Yeah, I haven't.
I saw the performance during the Super Bowl.
So I
If that
definitely-
was the song.
She said she barely made it off the ground, so she definitely wasn't spinning upside down. Oh, God, let's go away.
I love flippy rides, though. It doesn't bother you. Okay. What about when you go to the dentist and he inverts you totally? Does that like send you on a loop?
No, I like it. I like my dentist. He can flip me around all he wants.
That helps. I've never had one do that to me until here recently. And I guess it was they invert you to keep you from fainting. Like when I cut my toe off, they inverted me up in the air like that. I was like, what are y'all doing? Why do y'all have me upside down? And they're like, it's to keep you from fainting. I guess, and I was like, shit. I guess I really screwed up this time, didn't I? And I do it all the time with my vacuum cleaner. It'll get hung up on a rug or something, and there I go, kicking it with my foot. I'm like, damn, it's a good thing I don't cut the grass anymore, because I would do it again.
5 seconds.
I always kick it with my foot when it gets hung up. Do you when you vacuum?
What do you mean? Sorry, catch your toe?
Like if the vacuum gets hung up on a like a what do you call it, from your rug, a piece of cord from your rug, don't you push it with your foot? Well, mine slid under the lawnmower and cut my big toe off.
That's what happened to my aunt. Is
No
she
shit.
was mowing with a push mower? Yep, and she did the same thing, and it cut her big toe off.
Yeah.
That's
that
crazy.
was the wildest
I don't know if I was
experience. And you want me to tell you, they sent me home with ibuprofen.
Oh,
they were
shit.
like, you smoke weed, you're positive for this was years ago,
Yeah.
like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And I was like, are you kidding me? Back then, no, they were like, yep, no, we're not giving you no opiates. You can, here you go, some ibuprofen. I was like, and I had all these, the gabapentin that wasn't out then, or they weren't offering it to me then. You could feel those nerve endings reattaching, because they reattached it. Yeah. Woo! That was some painful shit. They put 2 pins in it, and I would be on crutches and not lift my leg up enough, and it would hit the damn pavement and jab right back into my, I was like, ah!
Oh my God. I couldn't imagine. That's
And,
why
and then the final outcome, it looks like a penis. It's like, I went through all of that.
I heard you say that. I have
and
to
it
see
looks like a penis.
I need to see the penis for toe. I have to see it. I don't know if you guys saw my comments and chat that day. You guys were talking about it. I need to see the penis.
It's so messed up. She messed my shit up. She knew I wasn't going to pay her. So she
made your shit look like a penis.
She's like, this bitch is sending this to collections. Fuck her. I'm going to make it look like penis. I'll show it to you. If I can get it on the camera, right?
We're gonna get strapped.
I've painted it, but you can definitely tell. Let's see if I can. Well, let's see. How can I?
Mommy.
It kind of does look like a penis.
Look at that. See the marks right here?
Yeah. I don't mean to laugh at you. That's not that bad.
Yeah.
That's funny because I just watched right before I come in here, I watched a short, and it was of a nail salon, and some lady come in and she had that done to her finger or something, and she had one little teeny tiny nail on her pointer finger, and then the rest of her leg were fine. And his thing was, she come in again, guys, or something, and they must have wanted him to take photos or videos of him actually put on this tiny nail. He did it. It was a tiny nail, and it was so perfect and long, and it was just cute, you know. And then she showed the rest; they were all normal, you know. But like, this guy, she came in again. So that'd be them in there doing your toe.
Do you have a riding lawnmower?
We do now, yeah.
Are you the one that cuts the grass?
I love cutting grass. I'll fight my husband over it.
Now, when I was like 4. My next door neighbor, and I mean next door, we didn't even have a fence between us back then. Her brother was on the riding lawnmower, and she took off running to jump up on it. And somehow it jerked back when he put it in park.
Yeah.
And it cut her heel off.
Ooh.
So they had to graft skin from her, what is this called, your calf, and make her a heel. Yeah, so it was real devastating. I just thought, wow. And it was weird because
they had something done to their heel too or something. I don't remember who. And I'm not even going to try to because I'll tell the story all fucked up and then I'll remember it differently.
My husband said when I got to the emergency room and they put me in that thing and inverted me, he said they started pulling grass and sod out of my toe. He was like, because it had all that from the blade down in my foot.
Yeah, that goes up there somewhere.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
wow.
be careful come up spring, y'all, when it's time to cut your grass. That's my don't go kicking it when it gets hung up, because I would do it again, because I do it all the time when I'm vacuuming. I'm thinking, thank God I'm in an apartment now where I don't have to worry about that shit.
Right.
But yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I've had shingles now. It was the weirdest, freaking most painful thing. You couldn't even wear a shirt. You'd think that a shirt doesn't hurt you, but it can.
now see, that's what I have in like my brain. They said it's back here near my brainstem, Ramsey Hunt syndrome, and it comes and goes, and I have to keep taking Valtrax. And I'm gonna tell you, I was like, is this a side effect of the jab? Yeah, it actually is. Shingles is a side effect of the jab. And I had them all, and boosters. I'm an idiot.
Oh no, we had our first two, the one and then the 2 weeks after the very first one, because we were going down to Florida. Cora hasn't had any, but I think my oldest son and my husband did. Now I don't remember if my other son had to do it or not because of his age. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, those are just cupcakes.
What would you have done if your job said, if you don't do this, we're going to fire you, and you've got kids and all? What would you do? Would you go ahead and take it?
Depends at the time. I probably would have done to stay in that kind of job. That is ice cream.
No.
Yeah.
Well, we weren't able to keep our kids in school unless they got it.
Really? I know that they wouldn't let us travel. They wouldn't. Oh, it's quite a few things.
Yeah, they're real big on making sure your kids are. And they're pages now. I mean, I remember taking Amanda, and she had like 4 or 5.
Well,
and then like my boys, they're pages.
Yeah. See, now that my other kids are that way. Now Cora, she's only had a few main shots as far as vaccines. Yesterday, they said she was due for 3. And 2 of them were like combined shots or whatever. I passed them up. I just don't like watching her get them. I don't like the fact that so many people are finding out nowadays that you don't really need them, or they're getting these 20 years down the road because of getting them. So it's easy for people to change my mind or to talk me in or out of things or whatever. I just need that education.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be just doing things now just because everybody else is doing it.
Exactly. Well, I was like this. See, I hate that I had this mindset, but I did. I thought, there's all these foreigners coming across the border with God knows what. Let me get vaccinated so I don't catch it and pass it on.
I know. There we go.
You know?
Yeah.
We were supposed to vaccinate our pets. So I figure, well, do you know Bill Gates wants to vaccinate our farm animals now?
No,
I guess to keep them from getting mad cow disease and things like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. What are the side effects? I mean,
Yeah.
is it gonna act like it's got a traumatic brain injury and have Bell's palsy in a couple of years?
Well, is it gonna fuck up our meat? And now our meat's not, we can't have
exactly. Well, then we're gonna be eating that vaccination, right? We'll be consuming it, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't either.
Well,
sorry, I'm playing with a Polly Pocket thing.
I don't blame you. I would disassociate too. It's heavy shit.
Polly Pockets are life, okay.
My mom was working at an urgent care clinic, And it got to the point where all they were doing all day was administer the test and give vaccines. So she had to get the vax, but also got the vid. So,
Mommy,
well,
Mama.
I did too. I've gotten it several times. And let me tell you,
So, like,
I can't explain it. These weird panicky feelings. I get like in my head a little bit. Do you know what I mean? Like
Oh,
I'm not doing enough and I don't have a lot of time.
I get that way.
Yeah. I don't know, it's weird.
There's
Let me show y'all this video
days
of this.
I don't
this
feel safe, and it's
show
just
you
for no
this.
reason whatsoever.
I'm going to show y'all this video of this guy that I follow out of Gastonia. And he's not a guru or anything, but he gives a really good, sometimes he does, what do you call it? Like motivational type stuff, but he's just a regular old dude. Here we go.
Here we go. Good job.
Time and it's 70 degrees outside, like it's wintertime, like springtime, and you can burn gas account. But
Okay, can you hear it?
Into
Yeah.
2025, we still
Maybe
just
it's
started
not.
wintertime, and it's 70 degrees outside, like it's wintertime, like springtime, and they can burn the gas account. But they think I'm crazy when I'm telling we living in a new world, we living in the age of the sun, we living in a change. We living in a natural change. You know, we dealing with natural law. We living in prophecy. We living in the age of the sun. You know, it's the middle of winter right here, 70 degrees, 67 degrees. Go out there right now. It feels so good. You can wear shorts tomorrow if you want to. But this is just goes to show you. I came out with a book talking about this stuff, y'all. You know what I mean? Like natural law. You know, natural wisdom, natural law with some. It's nature. It's esoteric philosophy for real. But I don't want to go over your head. The earth has universal laws. You know what I mean? And if God anointed you to have universal laws and know what time it is, or what's happening on Earth. I mean,
What is he talking
can't
about?
help it.
I don't know. That was word salad to me.
Okay, because if any of y'all have followed Stiggy over at Rose's, she talks a lot about how we've entered the fifth dimension and how we've come out of the darkness, and how as far as like the economy and just the atmosphere, it's like a big cloud has been lifted over everyone and everything. Do you feel that lately?
I think that cloud's still over top of a lot of people.
Okay.
There's like some weird shit going on with a lot of people. A lot of weird, maybe it has something to do with moon phases. You know, I don't really know. I'm not educated in
Right.
departments.
Me either. Right. But when I hear people talk about it, I'm like, what the hell are they talking about?
Yeah.
And they're saying like, we've paid our dues pretty much, and now we will get our prospers, like ending income tax, and how he's going to make it so that gold and silver are good commodities worth having again, and bringing back prosperity in America and the American dream. Do you see that happening?
I hope it happens.
I do too.
Because I mean,
But it's almost like when
80s
Carter
like-
ended and Reagan took over.
yeah,
It was like this. It's the same feeling. Like when Carter was in office, I was knee high to a duck, and there were people lined up for a mile to get gas, and our neighbor was siphoning our gas at night.
Oh my God.
Basically, here. So that was sort of what the atmosphere was. It was dog eat dog when Carter was in office. And then when Reagan took over, everybody had a credit card. Everybody had a nice car. Everybody had nice things. And everybody was wearing a gold nugget necklace and a gold nugget ring. And things were, prosperous for us all. It didn't seem like there was a middle class again. Do you know what I mean?
Everybody could enjoy
Everyone was enjoying the cake.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone was getting a slice. Everyone, even if you had bad credit, there was Fannie Mae out there and you could buy a home. Right. Even though the interest rate might be 29%, the option was still there.
Right.
And now
right.
it's like it's a tent. Fuck off. What do you mean
right.
you live?
I mean, you can't even freaking rent a place anywhere without having good credit or having to have all these things that you should only need to buy on. Ridiculous
to even rent. And what you're renting is like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
You're nuts. You know?
Be in those places. Yeah, forget it for teenagers nowadays to have anything of their own.
Right, Donna, exactly. Exactly. And then the stock market crashed. We won't talk about that. Everybody was eating cake, though, in the 80s. And then Nirvana hit the music scene and everybody started doing heroin and didn't give a shit and wearing Hello Kitty to the grocery store. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no shit. I watch this guy on TikTok. That's all he will wear is Hello Kitty shit.
They were like, they came and repoed my shit. Yeah, I got credit, but they came and repoed it in the 90s.
Are you meow meow?
Yes.
Kitty cat.
You're a kitty cat.
Where did it go?
I don't know. Oh, that one goes. I don't know where that one goes.
My cat has a static electricity in its hair right now, and it looks scared of everything. It's funny.
What's the kitty?
Kitty. His name's Hobbs.
She's got a kitty named Hobbs.
What's her cat's name?
We got two. One's Harley and one's Mr. Davidson.
Mr. Davidson.
Instead of just calling Harley Davidson, I just added the Mr. in there.
That's cute. Your rent went up $400. That's crazy.
Oh my!
Everyone went from the best Coke to get. Yeah, exactly. Your car sounded better. You looked better when you snorted a line in the bathroom. Then they started freebasing it, crack.
Yeah.
And everybody was robbing everybody, and their teeth were falling out.
Everybody call. Everything. She calls you a monkey every 5 minutes. I'll tell her to go do something, she'll turn around and go, monkey.
Well, I'm gonna head off here. He's back with the laundry. I've got to go fold it and sort it.
All right, house, I gotta go pick up.
Get my chores done. Thank you for coming up, and prayers to both of you guys. Thank you so much. I care about all of you.
All right, thanks, guys, and yeah, we'll be all right. It's just hearing things and finding things out for new.
Yeah.
You don't want anything to be wrong with your kids, and anything.
I know, right? And the way that they tell you, they don't ever tell you in a way that it's like everything's going to be okay. They're like, whoa,
no.
Yeah. They're so matter of fact about it.
They are. They didn't want to educate me at all, even on like the cis thing for myself. There was no education. There was none.
Yeah.
I have to go home and find out, from my friends or look on Google, and God forbid you want to look anything up on Google. So yeah. You guys have a good day, and thanks.
You too. I love you. Talk to you later. Bye, y'all. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me, y'all. Y'all have a good day. Woo. Y'all have a great day. Baby, if you ever wonder Wondered whatever became of me. Well, I'm living on the air in Winston-Salem, North Kakalaki. Bye. Woo!
Go, Monty, go, 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 go!
He's got green grass in front of him. He's at the 5. Touchdown!
Woo!
Bada bing, bada boom. Get over here. Get out of here.
And this one is for Sarah. Thank you for coming to join me. Hope you had a great time.
Bye-bye. Thanks now. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Your daily grind, my weary kind, and to those hills we'll ride. I've learned to live fast and find. My weary kind, and to those hills we'll ride. Riding big home down to Mama's Keep. Same old song got me up to my knees. Riding big home down to Mama's Keep. 'Cause I'm done. I'm done.
That damn Sasquatch. Yeah, well,
I'm a nobody.
should
I'm a
quit.
loser.
That's
I'm a
because you
bum.
don't
I'm a
know
bozo.
how
I'm
to
neither here nor there and all that jazz.
act over it.
Here is my dowry. Is it enough for love from the Magnum? Might I have your hand in marriage?
Please.
What?
There's too many
I got
pennies.
one case quarter.
A case caller.
It's rare that I put my cards on the table when it comes to meeting young ladies, but I'm gonna make you love me.